Good morning, everybody. I am Anthony Pascale. I am the chef and owner of Psycho Sushi. Here at Psycho Sushi, I'm really into getting the fish from the ocean to your plate as fast as I can and doing the least amount of stuff to that fish in the process. And that's wonderful. But there's some fish that need a little help along the way, and one of the things that we can do is brine the fish. So we typically brine fish when they have a heightened fat content and a heightened oil content that makes them a little gnarly to eat raw. It's gonna really firm up the texture. It's gonna get rid of some of that fishy, oily flavor. It's gonna bring out a lot of bright, fresh flavors. We're going to start with this jumbo, beautiful greenback mackerel. We're just gonna make some quick, easy cuts. He's looking awesome, very, very fresh, nice dark pink flesh. I like to remove the rib cage before I brine the fish to expose as much of the meat to the salt and brine as possible. The first thing we're gonna do is salt this fish. And I wanna salt liberally, I wanna salt on both sides. So we're good, I'm gonna transfer this to the refrigerator, and we are gonna pull this out in 2 hours and then transfer to the brine. We really want to make sure we do a very thorough job of getting all of the salt off of the mackerel before it goes in the brine. Otherwise, it will taste too salty and be gross. We'll be very, very thorough. Once we're convinced that all the salt is thoroughly washed off these fillets, I'm going to transfer it into the brine. In this case, we season the vinegar with salt and sugar and a little sake and some seaweed. I'm gonna let them soak for 45 minutes, at which point I'm gonna kind of stir them up and do another 45 minutes. And now it's gonna come out. I'm just gonna take a little towel and pat them dry. You can see the meat, you can see they've started to cook a little bit. Next, we're gonna take the bones out. There we go. The last step after we've removed our bones is to get this really light layer of skin off. So that's the complete process to brine the greenback mackerel. We brine it to cut through some of that fatty flavors, cut through some of the richness to affect the texture of the fish, to make it seem a little bit leaner, and to impart sweet, salty flavor from the vinegar mixture that we make in-house.